Now how will I access it? In order to get the access, we have to have the load balancer or port forwarding, these steps enabled. So let's see what all services we see as part of the uh, namespace, as namespace ArgoCD, right? So if you see here, we should see some services, and for us the important one is ArgoCD server one, right? And by default, as I mentioned, there are like three types of service: cluster IP, load balancer, and node port. And by default it picks the cluster IP service type. That means you cannot access that through the internet, right? Now we want to have the API servers accessible through the internet, right? One of the ways to access the API server of ArgoCD. So for that you have to simply copy this command and go and apply this here. Now, as soon as you apply this, it sees that service ArgoCD server patched, means a new load balancer is attached to this specific server. And to validate that, simply go and run the same command. Now, if you see here, right, let me simply just minimize these things. Yeah. Now, if you see here, see the service type has changed from, like, here all were cluster IP. Now it has changed from load balancer, right? And as soon as this load balancer is ready, so you can simply copy this and click on the hit this. Okay. So basically you are not able to access this because it is still not ready, and we'll have to wait for some time to get that load balancer ready from the AWS side. And once it is ready, we'll try after some time. Meanwhile, by default the username for this would be admin, but to get the password, you have to run this command, fourth step of this getting started ArgoCD documentation. So again, I think in Mac OS, right, you'll have this, uh, you have to make some tweaking, not tweaking, I guess. In Windows, what I know is it will basically give you some base 64 character or code. You have to encode it, sorry, decode it, and then get the password. But in case of Mac OS, it's like straightforward. Whatever the password you get, it's like the actual password. Now let's see if this instance is ready. Okay, still not ready. Let's wait for, let's go to C2 load balances. All right, I can see that, I can see it here. State is showing. Okay, let's see if all pods are running, because during the setup in my actual projects, right, I have noticed that I had used the lower instance type, which was like, I guess, T2 nano or T3 nano, and I was expecting multiple pods within the ArgoCD namespace to be run, and that was causing resource issue, and hence all the pods were in the running state, sorry, pending state. So let's see if all the pods are basically in running state or not. So okay, it is taking time, surprisingly. Oh yeah, it is saying all are in running states. That means it should give us the expected outcome. So let's see that again. Yeah, it's load balancer. Okay. Okay, now I guess it's ready. Oh, sorry. I think I clicked on the. Yeah, now it's ready, right? So since like there's no SSL certificate installed, so I'll just simply click on this and proceed to this, like I say, accept this one. Now, as I told you, by default the username will be admin, and in order to get the password, you have to run that command from fourth steps as part of ArgoCD documentation, which is nothing but this one. Copy this command and run to get the password. And now here, if you simply click on admin and run this, click on sign in, and you should see your local demo node app is in healthy state, right?